I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CTA Review. Today is July 10, Wednesday, 2024. Hope you had a good day today. So, what did I tell you, motherfuckers? You can see here, I'm going to show this one last time. I was telling you this in June 22nd, that we would come back and we would shoot for the moon right here. And sure enough, we did. And if you watch yesterday's video, you'll see that I specifically said the price action was similar to this, where we had a pullback here, support, we had a little pullback here, and then shoot off, right? So that's what I was saying here. A little pullback here, push, little pullback here, and then push, right? So we got that exactly. So we hit the -3 standard deviation on this projection, and we're damn near almost hitting that 3.5. So let's try to make this video short if I can. Shit doesn't even fit on the screen. Let me just pull up in a 15-minute. So yesterday, I said yesterday that was a good buy for it to keep pushing up, and sure enough, look at we literally opened up and then just kept buying, right? We kept buying. We got a pullback right here, this little pullback right here, between midnight and damn near 145 or whatever the hell. You see this, and then we push back up. All right, we push up. All right, and then now we got this imbalance on the 15-minute, which is the 7:30 a.m. candle, and then you have this liquidity here, right? So I'm going to transfer over to this so you can see this. Actually, before I do, so you can see this, the whole idea is that, okay, we got this high right there, right? We got this high that we're breaking. We break that high, and then when we retrace, it was very similar to yesterday, but not as many drives, right? Yesterday, very similar, but if you took a fib and you understood the structure, because look at the structure, right? It's just buying. It's just constantly buying. So there's no really pullback. There's no really range that you can use. It just keeps pushing up. So with that being the case, you could see if you had marked it from here to here, when we manipulated, we came down and hit that 50%, right? I'm going to keep that there. Well, I'm going to move it over for real quick. So with that understanding, potential understanding, when we're here at 9:30, right, we push up, we wipe out this little pocket of liquidity, we shoot down, and I automatically recognize this 15-minute imbalance, and I dropped the ball plenty of times today, but I recognize that imbalance, and I recognize the liquidity, but I wasn't focused on the liquidity. I was trying to shoot for the moon because I know we're going there. I know we fucking going there, man, but you know, manipulation first. So I recognized the liquidity, but I didn't like focus on it too much. So what happened is I took this sell first, right? So I take the sell, and I'm gonna show you these trades because today was fucked up. But I took these trades and I took it to here, right? And I'm like, all right, little pocket money, because I like these little trades to have a cushion in the account. So for the day, so where if I mess up or whatever the case is, I'm very confident still in the day because I have a cushion. And even when I lose, even if let's just say I lose this $1,500 that I had gained, I apply it towards my next trades. That even if I take 2-3 losses, I'm shooting for 5,000. I'm shooting for for more, right? So in that sense, it gives it a buffer, if that makes any sense. So anyways, I don't hold, I take the trade, I screenshot it here because this was the purpose of what I was trying to convey here. But obviously we came for this liquidity here, right? You see these lows right here, right? So pretty relatively equal, right? But I dropped the ball, right? So that being the case, go to the next trade. So here, price comes down. Now it tags, comes below that liquidity, and here I got a oversold area, and to the left here, we don't break that low. So if I go to it real quick, that low, which I'm talking about right here, this low here, which is the 530 and the 545 candles right there. You see, when we shot down here, we didn't take out that low. So I was like, all right, cool. This could be a still buying area because they'll just pretend that it's like, well, they'll pretend like they're not going to take it out, right? Type of idea, right? Build a liquidity. So they got me involved. I'm cool with it. So anyways, I take that trade and I take the buy. And where I take the buy, I'm going for this push up. So I look for 3 drives. So you get the one push above the highs to the left, which was yesterday, right? And then you get another push right here, retrace back, and then another push here. When I get this other push here, I'm like, all right, cool. I got to take this out because number one, I've already hit, just about I hit this level here, which is what? Which is the -3 standard deviation right there. And it sure enough, it reacts to it, right? So hits it, reacts, and I'm out of the trade. So now I'm looking for a higher low at this point. Now, the thing is, here's the thing. And I dropped the ball. It's not a big deal. But I understood that this was built liquidity and there were equal lows, right? Because this low right here did not take it out. And I should have just been like, bro, they're going to they're going to come for it. And they might even come for the 50% slash midnight opening level, which is this orange level. Sure enough, they fucking did, right? So when the price came down here, I had a fib here, right? And this is where a fib will fuck you up, right? So the fib comes here to a imbalance, back to that imbalance, plus this low, and it. The thing is, it didn't take this low out. See this low right here? See how it made equal lows right there? So first of all, I'm not trying to buy off of that, right? So what does the price do? And this is a 61. So I'm like, I was like, yo, this is a great spot. But I'm like, no, they're going to come for that liquidity. So I'm patient. Comes down to a 70. I'm like, beautiful. Comes right here. I get these next candles, which is this 1037. Inside this wick doesn't close below. It's looking like my entry pattern, right? And it fails. So it fails, and then it comes. So this is a loss, right? Then the price comes down again, comes to the 70, reacts. Same story. 50% of the, look at the 50% of the bodies. I'm like, all right, cool. We're at 25% in the background of the opening range. Fucking take this trade again too. Fucking fails. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, all right, well, you got to come and let them sweep this. Sure enough, they come right to the midnight price, like perfectly. So, all right. So that being said, I fucking take this trade. Beautiful fucking trade. And I'm really pleased with the trade. All right. But this is where I dropped the ball. And it's not so much dropping the ball. It's just so much I was exhausted, tired, and I wanted to be done with the day. It's lunchtime, blah, blah, blah. So I hold the price. Why am I holding the price to here? Well, because I wanted to wipe out most of these sellers, right? And I wanted to get real close to this price right here, right? Which it does. But this is where I fuck it up. I'm at this point, it's not that I fuck it up. I want to hold it for, and by the way, this blue line here, this first blue line is 100 points from the low. So from the low of the day to this level is 100 points, right? And the next level up here is 200 points, right? And that 200 point level is also matching this 2.5 standard deviation, which is where I wanted to hold this trade. And believe it or not, I'm going to be real with you. I have to literally write down sometimes what I'm doing because I will forget what the fuck is going on. Now, I was trading my P&L and I wanted to profit, and that's a fact. Okay, cool. But I didn't want to manage it after 12 o'clock also, so I took the trade out. But when I took the trade out, I was like, oh no, why did you do that? I was like, bro, don't you understand? We're shooting for this new high. Like, we're shooting for this new high. I've been screaming it. Motherfucker, I've been screaming it, I swear on my mother, since the 22nd. Literally, I'm expecting this big move. Like, right now, I'm expecting this move. Literally, I'm expecting this move here. And sure enough, I just gave up. I closed the trade, and then I literally kind of forgot what was going on because I was, I was so struck on the money, and I might even change this to ticks because I'm tired of seeing this money. Like I want to just trade the chart, but at the same time, like I also need to take the profit, right? So it was a responsible thing to do. But as soon as I closed it, I realized I fucked up. I literally, because what I should have did is I should have waited for a pullback like here. This pullback. See, I closed it right here. Literally at this level right here. And I was like, all right. And then when it pulled back, I was like, bro, just take the higher low. Just take it as a higher low and buy it. And take and run for the high. And also run for more. And if you look, that's one standard deviation. I'm gonna switch to a 5-minute. Oh, I am kind of pissed right now, bro. To be honest, like I wanted to literally break something, and that doesn't sound healthy, I know, but I mean, I'm just being fucking real. I wanted to break something. I was like, why? And then what I could have did is all I had to do was just buy. All I had to do was just buy this right here, and I was like, and I saw that, and I was like, bro, why don't you just take the buy? And I just Powell was talking goofy, and I felt like this shit was gonna come against me, right? And I really thought they were gonna come into this pocket of price right here. To be honest with you, I thought they were gonna come into this imbalance right here, or at least tag this level, right? Because this is a support block right here, and I was like, drag it out, and I was like, all right, cool, and I walked away. And then, boom, literally minutes later, this thing shot up. And I was like, bro, what's wrong with you? And I could have got involved. Let me go back to 1 minute. I could have got involved also. But I was just kind of like stuck, man, mentally. And I didn't trust it. And I should have. And I was like, bro, I've been waiting for this. And the other days, I'm trying to shoot for the moon. And it keeps pulling back on me. And here we go. Fucking goes. As soon as it broke right here, this high right here. Look to the right. When this candle retraced back and stopped, I knew I could have bought right here. And I knew this thing was going to go. I knew it was going to go. How many points did it go? It went for another 100 points or more, actually. Yeah, dude, that shit went over 100 points after this level. So let's just say 800, and we topped out at 115 more points, dude. That's fucking crazy, bro. So we reached almost 2 standard deviation. And look, 1.9. Look at that level, 1.8. Didn't reach it all the way over the 200 point level here. Man, and then, look to the left. Exactly where I wanted to go. I wanted to take it to 2.5 is where I wanted to take it. Man, bro, I don't know. I'm just really pissed off. I'm really pissed off. I'm really pissed off. I don't know how else I can say it. I'm being really honest with you. So anyways, here, I was right about that yesterday, that we were going to push up from this divergence right there. Ended up panning out. We ended up having, we ended up having divergence here. So that took the buy there. And then when we had this lower low from here to here, this higher low here in S&P, that was signaling also the strength of buying from right this level here, because here was lower lows here, and then this was also a lower low here, and then this was also pretty much a lower low. I don't think, yeah, it was pretty much equal, but if you extended it out from here to here, you could see that was higher lows. That was the crack, right? And it just pushed up, man. Just kept pushing up, man, and then dollar just consolidating. And when dollar consolidates like this, the indices will move. But yeah, it's so funny, man. They were beating up Powell yesterday, and then today they were sucking his balls. So I was like, okay, it's foolish, just all foolishness. But and while he's, they're talking about the economy's strong and great and all this and that. I said, man, let me tell you something. Well, while they're slamming them and proving that, all this shit is bullshit, stocks are going up, right? So it's just an algorithm that's running on a seasonal pattern. And like I've been mentioning, this July came, we were going to be pushing up hard. Sure enough, we got it, man. So tomorrow we have CPI, and that should be very interesting. Looking at the historical data, we are now reaching 2 options. We're either going to, we started pushing up. So, Either we're going to push up a little bit more and then retrace hard. So like something like this type of shit, right? Where we come back to like, let's just say here, and then shoot the hell up. Okay, see that? So this is option 1 for me. Or it's just gone. Like it's fucking gone. That's it. I mean, there's nothing else I could tell you. Well, when I say gone, yeah, okay, let me do that again. So once it's gone, then it'll start kind of consolidating, which I think August is going to be fucking fucked up, if you ask me. Might not even want to trade August. September might be funny too, but so if let's just say it keeps going a little bit, right? Then and we roll into the next 10 days, then it'll kind of like then do this type of shit first. So it'll be kind of choppy. So all right, I think that's good enough. I don't know what else I need to say. But man, let me just, as a side note, man, just trust your analysis. Don't give up. Zoom out. Understand and remember the big picture. Some of the things I mess up at is, it's just like, like for example, in this scenario, just, put your stop loss here or hold it, or not hold it, but get out and attempt for another higher low, and see if it runs, you know what I'm saying? And if you take the loss, it's nothing. It's no big deal. You're making profit, right? Also, what else? It's like, these mistakes that are very common that I make. It's like, take the profit. And don't take trades with no stop losses and shit like that. Just remember the big picture, and I don't know what else I could say. But yeah, this ended up, if you look here, this was the actual range. So basically what it was doing is when it made this higher low at 9:30, it was just a retracement. And then this was the finale. This was the leg itself, all one leg. This coming back down was all one leg. So I wasn't looking for sells. I'm not trying to get sells. So I'm trying to just buy and take profit. But I do miss selling. And the thing is this pushed down really fast, right? So could you have been involved here with this little resistance level pocket with this candle pushing price down or holding it? Yeah, sure you could have, right? This resistance block right here, this 1007. You drag that out, you can see that we're holding price nicely. Could you have took that down? Yes, but I mean, I didn't want to focus on that because sometimes when you're in a trade, you get married to it and you want to see how far it'll stretch, and I just don't want to be involved, right? So but you try to take these buys, and so if it fails, it's no big deal. Entry is good, the stop loss is good, but I suggest you don't give up with it. Now I'm not saying you buy every single fucking low either, okay? But remember, wait for it to come to a key level, wait for it to upset some liquidity, and that's your best signal for going. So you guys take care and be careful tomorrow. I wouldn't even trade it. Wait for CPI to roll out after, and then maybe be involved. All right, goodbye.